I'm going to build $1 million e-commerce brand from the ground up and document every step of the way here on this channel. And if this doesn't go well, I could really come across looking like an idiot. In this video, I'm going to start building an e-commerce brand from the ground up. Pull yourself up a chair and let's talk about it. I spend a lot of time sitting here at this desk creating videos to help you grow an e-commerce business. And I'm starting to feel like an idiot. Because other than some platform evaluations, they're obviously not good enough because YouTube isn't promoting them and not many of you folks are actually watching them. Maybe it's time we did something a little different. I want to spend less time talking about things and more time actually doing them. Maybe that'll be more interesting to you. So let's get started building a business, which may actually make me look like an even bigger idiot. I'm excited, and if you're excited as well, be sure to hit the thumbs up button on this video and subscribe. This is not going to be a one video deal. This is going to take quite a few videos to get through because I want to show you everything in great detail. So be sure to hit the subscribe button, tap the notification bell. Let's get started. Let's start by listing out the benefits of building an e-commerce business, of which there are a few. First, I want to be able to try new, perhaps risky things without having to get clients to sign off on them. Now, having my own store solves that issue and gives me a sandbox where we can try anything we want, no matter how experimental it may be, and I won't need permission to actually share it with you. Second, most of the e-commerce advice out there is focused on short-term gains and not actually sustainability. So I want to be able to share with you every detail of what's working and what's not working so you can learn from it and help build a long-lasting, legitimate e-commerce business. Unfortunately, my clients don't really want me sharing that kind of info about their business. And third, I get most excited when I'm learning new things. And despite helping e-commerce businesses grow for over 20 years, there's a lot in the marketing and early stage side of things that I lack experience with. So that'll be a fun challenge to keep me motivated because this is not going to be simple. Unfortunately, there's a lot of risk in putting myself out there. My 20 years of experience is in actually helping existing businesses grow, not starting one from the ground up. And the fact that I'm sharing it with you actually decreases my odds of success. It's why most folks don't do it, because there's always that one guy that ruins it for the whole class.
Don't be that guy.
Yep, one of you is going to take the lazy route. And instead of taking the lessons I'm trying to teach you and applying it to your own thing, you're going to steal everything I do right down to my products. Nobody likes that guy. Don't be the reason I have to be more selective in what I'm sharing with you. Plus, this is the first time it's my money on the line and not a client's, which honestly kind of excites me. And I've just taken on this huge house remodel behind me along with the work of a growing agency. I don't know where I'm gonna find the time to do all of it, but you know, all in all, it's risky. But life comes with risk. I definitely didn't get this far by shying away from them. There are three primary business models that I've been considering. One, traditional retail, where we buy wholesale, we inventory the goods, and then we sell them at a retail markup. The initial investment on this model is fairly high, especially when you don't yet have any customers or know if they even want the products you're trying to sell. And carrying all that inventory is a burden when just getting started. I also have some ideas around direct to consumer or D2C. Now this is where we design and manufacture a product and then we sell that directly to our customers. I really want to try these products as they have a high potential upside, but product development costs are no joke. So we may need to build a business to actually fund those ideas. So we'll definitely circle back to them at some point in the future. The third and most obvious business model to get started is dropshipping. With dropshipping, we can have products sent directly from the manufacturer or distributor to our retail customers. So low upfront investment, but it also has some significant drawbacks in that we don't control most of the customer experience post-purchase. We'll have to figure out how to overcome that until we can grow enough to evolve the business into a more traditional model. I have several very ambitious initiatives here at Jamerson, so the team is already extremely busy. I need to make sure I don't burden them too much with this project. But when you have that kind of e-commerce talent and experience at your disposal, it's difficult and silly to not at least get their thoughts on things as we progress. So I decided to crash our sales and marketing stand-up and get their thoughts on the idea to help us get started on the right foot. We've got these different business models to choose from with this first exercise of building a brand and documenting it. You know, we are trying to tell the story of getting started. I don't think we want to go through product development costs right now. So what we want to do is definitely limit the risk. Obviously, dropshipping is all the rage. It's all anybody on YouTube talks about. You would think it's literally the only way to do e-commerce at this point. So I think that's, you know, hands down the best model for us to get started with.
But as a dropshipper, you know, in theory, the barrier to entry is so low. I mean, literally anyone can be a dropshipper. How do you be successful?
I think that's why we're leaning print on demand, or I'm leaning print on demand at this point, just because we can go design our own garments. The IP of the designs is unique to us. So it's not just picking something off AliExpress and trying to sell it that someone could easily replicate. It too is not without its own downsides. You're just gonna have to overcome those things with marketing. Once we find designs and a marketing angle that get people to actually buy them, we could easily then start having them printed locally and shipped out.
Any business, the biggest challenge that you're going to have is differentiating yourself in a crowded marketplace. But I think that if we focus a lot of our energy on that brand question, that big M question up front, it's sort of the iceberg where we'll have to spend less over time on those smaller M marketing pieces.
That totally makes sense.
After going through the various business models, we chose dropshipping, but more specifically, print-on-demand dropshipping. When building a business, it's difficult to be sustainable if you're selling something that just anyone can sell. Because as soon as you're successful, 100 stores are gonna pop up copying your business model, products, and ads. And so with print-on-demand, we get to design our own custom products, providing some differentiation from our competitors. It's also an interesting model because it allows us to evolve. We can go from print on demand to sourcing printed shirts to eventually possibly even printing them ourselves and going a more direct to consumer route. As I mentioned, this is not going to be quick or easy. In the next video, we're actually going to pick $1 million niche for our business. If you want to keep up with the series, be sure to like this video, subscribe, turn on notifications. I'll see y'all in the next one. My name is TJ Campbell, and I'm the CEO and founder of Jamerson, where we help businesses like yours take those next steps in their e-commerce journey. If you're ready to improve your business and looking for help, go to jamerson.com/go, and I look forward to speaking with you. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.